Hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a lovely day so far. Amidst the work I've been doing on both my main Animal Crossing island and my second island, I wanted to try something a little bit different. So I'm setting myself a fun little design challenge that you can take part in as well. I'm going to decorate an entire room using only items that start with the letter H, and I'm calling it the First Letter Design Challenge. If you want to join in as well, you can take the first letter of either your name or your username and only use items that start with that letter. If it's a particularly tough letter or you want a little more flexibility, you can use the first two letters instead or just pick a random letter. You could do any interior or exterior build. I'm going to be doing mine in the RoomSketch app and I will just be sticking to the letter H. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, but I'm excited to give it a try, so let's just dive right in. I wanted to do a little bit of admin really quickly and apologize for the inconsistent uploads. I've had a lot of stuff going on in my life, including a new PC and a temporary loss of some files as a result of that. We also just recently adopted a dog, so we're still adjusting to that. I will talk more about Joey, our new dog, in a future video and sort of do a larger update on that. But in the meantime, I just wanted to apologize for the lack of videos and to say that I will try to be better about that going forward. So like I said, I'm going to use the RoomSketch app. I don't actually know what I was last building in here. Oh yeah, I was gonna say probably something for the second island I've been working on. I was planning out my house decor for that, and this is the kitchen I went with, so a little sneak preview of that. If you want to see the footage from my second island, I will probably be doing a tour for that one as well on this channel, but the VODs for that are up on my VODs channel. I will link the VOD where I decorate my house in the About section of this video. I'm setting this to a 4x4 for now at least. I'm not sure exactly how many items I'm gonna have to work with, so it feels safer and easier to just start with a smaller one, and then I can always make it bigger if I need to, if I end up having loads of items I want to use, but this is a good start. I'm going to include wallpaper and floorings in my letter restrictions, but you don't have to if you choose to take part. And also just a reminder that you can sort alphabetically. So let's head down to the letter H. I've gone past it. Okay, not tons to work with then, it seems. 4 floorings for me. Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna use the hexagonal floral flooring, if only because it's the most sort of neutral and like standard home flooring for me. I mean, the honeycomb is kind of cute. It feels like a lot. As we know, I like a lot of sort of I like pretty like muted and not over the top things. So I think I'm gonna stick with this. Let's see what we've got. That's rugs. Let's see what we've got for wallpapers. Oh, if you're using the letter G, or I suppose any of the letters that are a color, a common color, but you can see there's loads of options for G, for example, green this, green that. But for H, it looks like we've got hallway, harmonious, heavy curtain, and that's it. I'm feeling the harmonious wall. I don't know that I love the combination of these two, but I think it's the best I've got. I might, let me see actually how we're looking for rugs, because I was gonna say I might cover up a lot of the floor with a rug, if that is an option for me. There are no rugs beginning with H. Okay, never mind. As with all of the builds that I do, I'm gonna start with larger furniture. I think there should be, I think there should be a few items for H. We've got a couple lines there. So I can see, yeah, the hammock, a couple of like clothes rails, the hearth might be good to use, and then in terms of beds, if I wanted to do like a sort of like little tiny house, it's either the hay bed or the hospital bed. So not ideal, but at least we've got something. I'm not sure I've ever used the hospital bed item other than potentially in the Happy Home Paradise amenity. Oh, but it comes in different colors. Okay. Actually, well, it says brown. I would have called that black, but the dark metal framing actually makes it look a little bit less like a hospital bed. So I'm a fan of that. Just makes it look a little more fashionable. And we'll just ignore the wheels. And do we want to try and, the hearth is quite a big item yeah. Okay, well, it's a little big, so I don't know that we're gonna use it, but we've also got these like hanging storage rails and the horizontal organizer as well. So yeah, I'm feeling maybe just like a cute little bedroom. Well, I say cute, I don't know, but a little bedroom. We'll aim for a cute one, but we'll do our best. We'll do our best. I'm trying to decide what colors I want to go with for the two hanger racks. Like whether I want to lean into the dark of the walls and the bed frame, or whether I want to keep it sort of light, particularly with this one where it's got like the large piece of wood like on the top of it. Yeah, I think the dark. And then for this, I think this comes in, oh yeah, like the dark brown, that'll sort of match the hanging rails. And then we can put all sorts of different colored patterns on the stuff inside the organizer, basically. I really like this colorful citrus pattern. I don't know sort of what colors we're going to be doing like inside the build, so I'm going to put it as that for now. You can put like the Able Sisters patterns and stuff like that on these items, which is cool. But yeah, we'll put it as that one, and I can change it if I need to. I guess let's figure out a layout, at least for the items that we've got so far, just to see if we're gonna want any other furniture items. Let's see, I always try and include some sort of surface near the bed that can sort of be the, bedside table, as it were. And then we could kind of do this, and then we've got a little bit of space here. Space, I don't know what we're gonna put there, but we have the space. We've got this hospital screen we could use as like a privacy divider, but I worry with the hospital bed, it's just gonna look too clinical, which makes sense. Also, I don't like the colors that it comes in, so maybe not. I guess we could put in this this sort of music player. I mean, it's quite a big music player for quite a small bedroom, but I mean, I guess if that's what you're passionate about, that being the letter H. So yeah, maybe that. I wish you could put items on top of those, but I don't think that you can, but it would be cool. The idea is there in spirit. Oh, well, there's the hi-fi stereo as well. I guess maybe that one. I actually prefer that one to this one. So let's put that one in instead. What I was gonna say was the, we have the hand washing area, which I think is a really cute item. I've only really like been able to use it like I was gonna say a handful of times. It's sort of like, I put it like by the campsite as like a little sort of outdoor hand washing area. I don't know if that's its intended purpose, but I think it's cute. I don't know that it necessarily fits in this build. I guess we could put in like a harp if our person who lives here is like, I was gonna say a magician, a musician. We could maybe like chuck a harp in. That kind of works. Let's leave it as that for now, I think. And we will move on to miscellaneous decor, I suppose. Unsurprisingly, I do not have very many miscellaneous items. Hyacinth lamp, Henry's photo, the homework set, hamster cage, hearty ramen. Ramen feels like not a food that feels like it would be messy to eat in your bedroom. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe the holiday candle, humidifier. I'm just naming items now. Oh gosh. Again, I don't know what colors we're doing for these. I might do gold. Yeah, let's do gold. Gold isn't like necessarily like that neutral, but with the sort of colorful citrus, and I've put the gold one on this, like I've got a little bit of like a goldish theme going on. Do I want that like in a darker brown or a lighter brown? I don't know. I'm worried with putting light items on top of this light floor though is part of the problem. What about like in black? Maybe the one that was in was better actually. So it's like dark enough relative to the floor, but like it still sort of stands out a little bit. The hyacinth lamp I think does come in a yellow. Yes, okay. Okay, the hamster cage? I don't know that I want the yellow. Well, I don't, okay, so I was gonna put another item on top of this hanging rail. We do not have room for, well, the homework set, that can be on the floor, I think. We have Henry's photo and we have a humidifier. I don't think they will both fit. Well, I know they won't both fit because there's only one spot, but the villager photos are also wall hanging items, so I might, no, I'll press the wrong button. I might hang that on the wall instead. And is it weird to have a humidifier right next to a candle? I've never had a humidifier before. I feel like it is, but it's fine. My character can't like walk into this room to like turn it off, but you wouldn't have them both going at the same time if you lived here, okay? We'll just pretend, and it's fine. I guess what I could do actually is, in addition to actual miscellaneous items, what I might do is put like some clothing down. Occasionally I have put like a pair of socks on the floor in a build, and I'm just trying to like fill the floor with like a little bit more stuff. So yeah, let's see what clothing items there are for the letter H. Oh, quite a few. Although that makes sense because there are a lot of clothing items in Animal Crossing, so that kind of stacks. Now, in terms of placing them, the only ones that we would want to place on the floor would be shoes or socks, because everything else is going to get placed like on a mannequin. Even the headwear gets placed like on a little head mannequin, which I don't want. So it'll only be shoes or socks, I think. I could put these blue ones in, potentially. And maybe some slippers, that would kind of make sense. But they don't show up super well because of the white. And then let's maybe actually grab some sneakers instead of the slippers. Does that kind of work? I don't know. I might also change the this like front entryway thing to be the dark wood one. I don't like the white tile with it. Even though that matches the best, technically. That one, it blends in the most with the black background. Yeah, just having a little look. I think that's it for clothing items that I'm gonna place on the ground. I think these come with a mannequin as well, yes. But I could hang a couple of them like on the walls as well. I mean, I guess in theory, if you lived in a place this small... Oh, that's still on a mannequin, shoot. I thought it would be on a hanger. I think shirts and stuff go on like a hanger. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you lived in a space, like if this was the size of your living space, you would probably hang stuff on the wall for storage. So let's put on maybe like a sweater. Let's hang up, or I don't know. I'm just hanging up like a few items just to sort of, you know, give our character who lives here in theory just some options. A holiday sweater? Maybe? Or I don't know. Okay, maybe these ones should be on this or on this side maybe. I didn't like them sort of overlapping with the I don't know if it's a window, the glass bit, basically the sort of hanger peg, as it were, was sort of like on the glass, which doesn't make sense physically. So I was just adjusting that. I'm also just gonna swap the order that these two are. And in terms of actual wall-mounted items, let's go back. I don't know why I was down in the letter S. That was weird. Okay, so we've got, yeah, hanging scroll, hanging terrarium, heart door plate. Okay. So yeah, I said I was probably gonna put Henry's photo in. Do we want it in like a... Yeah, let's put it in like this little frame, just to sort of give a little bit of color. And we've also got the hyacinth wreath. I actually think my character probably has the DIY recipes for multiple hyacinth wreaths, but they would be called like cool hyacinth wreath or pretty hyacinth wreath or something like that. So then they're not the letter H anymore, which is a shame, but that's okay. Let's get a hanging terrarium in there, I think. Do you know, I actually don't like the humidifier, so I'm gonna take it away and put back Henry's photo, and then take Henry's photo off the wall, because we don't need two Henry's photos. But yeah, I didn't like the humidifier. It was kind of taking up like a lot of space. Didn't love it. I don't love these socks either, to be honest. I'm gonna move the shoes away from the door a tiny bit, maybe. That was all of the wall-mounted items. Well, pretty much. I mean, again, with these, with the sort of window bits of the wall, I don't like putting items on top of those where it, like, doesn't physically make sense. So that might be it for wall-mounted items. And I guess we'll just have a look at ceiling decor. We've actually got quite a bit of ceiling decor because it's like hanging this, hanging that. Hell yeah. We love to see it. So, cube light guide sign, hanging glowing moss. let's grab a hanging shelves because we are a little bit bare in terms of storage so far. Let's do this one, I guess. I don't know where we're gonna want to put that. Maybe like above this stereo. Oh, but that's kind of blocking that dress. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's actually not put stuff on this side, the clothes. I'm only gonna put them on this side, and I'm just gonna use these two. So that kind of works. Okay. There is no space on that wall for something, but I think it's probably fine. So we could put in some hanging glowing moss and maybe the cube light, or so I put the glowing moss in yellow because we've got sort of a yellow color scheme going on here. I like to sort of hang them above the bed. Do we think that that's like too much yellow, or the green one that it starts as is also like kind of a yellowish green? But no, I think I prefer the yellow one. Oh, nope, there we go. Oh, I didn't think about putting in creatures, actually. I mean, I put in the hamster cage, but that's different. What have we got? There's a few, oh yeah, all the horned bugs, okay. Or we could put in like a little hermit crab, maybe? I mean, I don't know where we would put it, though. No, I don't think I'm gonna put anything else in. And I can't play any music because, again, this is the RoomSketch app. I'm sure that there is a KK Slider song that starts with the letter H. And I think we're done. Okay, well, I'm not sure what exactly I was expecting with this, but I think I did pretty well coming up with a cute build. If you guys take part as well, feel free to tag me in your posts and use the hashtag #FirstLetterDesignChallenge. I'll include links to my socials down below. I know a lot of people have gotten burnt out on Animal Crossing, but if you are still playing, I'd love to see your designs. I was so focused on doing my build that I forgot to drink my tea. Oops. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you in advance to those who decide to take part in the challenge. If you enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate if you left a like, and consider subscribing to my channel for more content from me. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, take care of yourselves, and I will see you in another video. Bye everyone! Now I need to go microwave my tea.